Bella G?
Bella B.
Today I challenge you to see who hit the driver best.
So today in my basement I found my old TaylorMade Barner plus 9.5 steel. The head is in steel and the shaft in graphite. We compare it with the M5, which is what I've been playing for a few months.
Let's see.
And it's exactly 30 years difference.
We have two drives.
Exactly 30 years difference.
30 years difference.
Let's see who goes harder. So we marked 3 different balls. And so we have 3 balls each.
Driving contest on the longest ball.
On the longest ball, let's go.
Oh, where do you want the shot? Is it okay from behind? Do you like it now? Cannonball. I can give you that one. I had this little warm-up shot. It was a low ball in draw, that's not like you. The last shot you hit was about the age of that drive there.
Yes, kind of.
This is way better. Oh, way better. Still a little low, but light draw still. Gigi, what's going on?
Last shot with mine.
This could be...
With my Taylor.
Very long.
This time it was running.
Here it is. Straight in single direction. To the left of the tree, Chowne. I want to see it if you hit it.
Guys, this is super tiny. It is much smaller than my 3 wood, I guess.
It's smaller than a hybrid. It only has a higher profile. It is hard even to find the right tee height.
Just a little bit higher of a tee for a 3 wood. Woo. It did not get off the ground.
Pie stinger for Gigi. You know what? I think you didn't hit it that much off center. The sound was not bad.
Oh, I have to give it a little bit of launch angle.
You have to swing it a little bit the old-fashioned way, Gigi.
The beautiful inverted...
A belly shot.
Oh, which I do very well, by the way.
You get the inverted G. Like when you flip on the tee, you actually got it up a little higher.
This one started out like the first one with my drive a little bit on the toe.
These two might be comparable, these two, though.
Yes.
Hit it with all your strength. That's the last one.
This will be a torpedo.
300, fingers crossed.
Yahoo!
You hit now a little bit on the right side, but okay.
Wanna see? Let's go and see. Come on.
So, give us your opinions rashly right after shooting.
Well, first of it is very important to have a new grip, especially for me, that I don't play with the glove. Because if you play without the glove, if the grip is not perfect, it goes bad. It slips.
Gigi, this grip here is sponsored by Dove, experts in soaps.
Yeah, exactly. Soap with creams.
However, it is a moisturizing grip, leaves your hands soft.
Beautiful. So, first of all, this was one of the most high-tech drives, or I mean the ones we could have. So imagine that there were also the dimples. Imagine having had the dimples there on the head, because those dimples could created aerodynamics. And then we also have the very famous shaft flex twist. One of the first graphite shafts, let's say, made for everyone. it was made with the well-braided braid, let's call it braid, then with several other different ones, to try to have a shaft very stable. One first thing I'll tell you is that I'm used to playing X, so it's not really
A fairly hard shaft.
It's not really very hard. This a little bit because of the very centralized masses, and also a little bit because the shaft still holds up well. It's not so simple to use. Not easy.
You still have to use your strength.
Damn, I catch a glimpse of a really long ball.
There is
Tell
a
me.
rumor that we will now see if it is an urban legend. Is it true that the more you centralize the mass of the club, the more force comes to the ball?
The mass is always the same. Okay, however, clearly there is a better distribution, there is a better transition. Yet what you have to understand is that the real advantage of the new clubs is just that they aren't centralized. That is, you have to find the right club in between. But for this reason, for example, I keep the weights fairly close to the point of contact, at least to the point that I hope, because I want some mass behind the point of impact, because it gives me better consistency at the expense of the moment of inertia. That means how much force it takes to turn the face about its axis when it is hit off center.
Huh! The farther the weights are from the club face, the harder it is to get the club to rotate on itself, so the ball remains stable even on off-center shots.
Then let's go and see.
We can see a ball there.
Let's go see this ball here. So the new clubs have a real advantage. Okay, this advantage is that having a very high moment of inertia, even the ones that are slightly more professional, then this one here, new M5,
With the M5, the ball that got you a little
the
bit of
first
effect
ball,
on the left.
one that took some effect,
Count the meters.
No.
that's merciless.
Wait, stand here. We are going backwards now. Toward the starting tee.
On a badly hit ball, hit a little bit on the toe, there's 17 steps difference, but there are still 2 balls stayed on the course.
Bad, but not so bad.
Not so bad, yes, let's go and see, because I see a nice long ball there, which I think is the one hit with ETM5. I don't see the last one, the one hit in the middle.
No, there it is, there it is.
We have to go back a little bit.
Let's go back.
Meanwhile, another one is under the trees right there. Okay, just wait, and I'll tell you which one is.
We are on the right side of the course.
Always 30-year-old Taylor, a burner plus.
It's the one that went on the right.
Yes, and that it is probably slightly open. It's trademarked in here. Also, this one is of the Taylor. Basically, almost every ball is on the same direction. Just a bit further back, the one that hasn't been in the air as much, so that closed a little bit on the toe. A few meters ahead, we have the other balls. One the right edge of the course, the other in the center, however
So-
well hit.
One was good.
Good, very good, very, very good.
It's shorter.
I will run for you now, guys.
Go to the ball, the long ball.
"27 steps, which is the difference between the best hit this hawk with the drive of 30 years ago and the best hit with today's drive.
So, the statistics say, I'm approximating a lot now, that more or less the technology is advancing 1 meter per year.
We are right there.
In this specific case, we say that we tested it.
Trialed. It obviously, these are few balls and the drive there is mine, so I know it a little bit better, whereas this one was mine years ago. Yes, but 30 years ago I was 12 years old. Then I bought it used. So I was already 16 at the time, and this was 3 or 4 years old. Anyway, the most important outcome is the ease. Yes, the ease. The one with which you can get a lot further, because in general it makes you feel more confident knowing that I can hit it probably anywhere on the face.
You hit it hard and somehow it starts.
This generates a certain confidence such that you are able to play at a much more important speed. Then this was one, trust me, was a good club back in the days. I remember vividly. It was very good, and the shaft again was super important for the time. I remember they took it out and put it on other houses as well, because at that time it was one of the best you could have buying stock ones. Okay, so results now. The winner is
The M5, hands down.
You know what? I can tell you something very honest. I mean, I didn't think there would be so much difference. I didn't expect it, especially after I hit this, the old one. I said, okay, this one, I got it, and that one taken with the MC, with the new one. Yes, but it is not the socket.
I can make you.
I usually get under the climb, so it's a 10-15 meters shorter than my, say, performance here. The difference this I had, hit it well.
Can I tell you something? I didn't think you'd get 3 out of 3 with the small one.
But in fact, neither did I.
You did well. Yes, yes, indeed. In those days, using the drive was incredible.
Thank you.
It was not like now that the drive is almost one of the easiest clubs in the bag to play. Then shooting the ball in the course is another matter. But in those days, it was just the beginning of making the drive a little easier, but it was the hardest clubs in the bag. You really had to change your swing to get it going.
And yes, especially because playing such low grades years ago, when there was no optimization of the center of gravity, you had like to pick it up. In fact, I always tell this. I got to one handicap just a little bit above 0, only with the 1 iron, because I could easily play the irons. The drive or the 3 wood were unknown to me.
And for this reason, the swing of the drive was so different from the swing of the irons that often there was a difference between the iron players and the drive players. The one who could play with one on average, they were a little bit poorer with the other
one. Anyway, thank you for inventing bigger clubs, because they are easier, and those who have such old clubs in their bags and still manage to play, chapeau, well done guys, because you lose in meters, you lose them mostly in safety. One thing to keep to of all this pseudo test that we did, we played the same balls that are used today. So imagine how difficult it used to be to shoot a thing like that with a ball from 30 years ago that didn't have the modern technology. Die, when they say there are 30 meters, 1 meter per year, so in 30 years, 30 meters, it's okay, but a good share actually is off the ball. So probably for me today with an old ball, I would have reached 10 at least meters less than where I am. So it would have been even more disparity. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy it? What do you think? Do you still have old clubs? From time to time, just take them out, try a few shots. Did you notice this difference that we at least touched on today? So guys, let us know your thoughts below in the comments, and sista.
Ci sta.